Hi, I am Dr. Ben Newman. I'm a coronavirus researcher, and let's try to answer your questions. All right, so this is a good one. It's from, I'm guessing we pronounce this Cheryl. So I have ankylosing spondylitis. Neat, bad, whatever. Yeah, it's a cool word. Yeah. Um, and I'm taking methotrexate and Cosentix, yeah. When I had my two Moderna vaccines. All right, yeah. I skipped a week of methotrexate for the second shot. My rheumatologist asked me to take a titer test, which is a way to tell how much antibody you have developed in response to a vaccine. It's like a way to test how well the vaccine worked, basically. And measure my immune response. My results were 1 in 1314. Okay, so that's 1 out of 1,314, yeah, ish. So, in other words, almost nothing. No, that's not almost nothing. That's actually very good. All right. So, yeah, what does an antibody titer result mean? All right. So, an example. So, what they do to get an antibody titer is they will dilute the antibody. They'll start out with just like plain, serum from your blood, and then they'll dilute it. So cutting it in half would be a 1 to 2. Cutting it in half again would be a 1 to 4. So like 1:4, and they keep diluting it, and they'll make, I don't know, 20, 30 dilutions like this until they've got, from full concentration to very, very dilute antibody. And then they'll do a test, and they'll see, does this antibody bind? And each test will be like a yes or no test. And so what they will then report is, so it'll be, for the undiluted, it'll be yes. And the 1/2, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And at what point does it go from yes to no? That's what they're interested in. And so yours went from yes to no at 1 in 1,300, which is pretty good. Yeah. And you were told that the normal response is 1 in 410. Yeah, which is roughly a third of the response that you got. So you're 3 times better than normal. Congratulations. And those are good numbers. And the Moderna vaccine does seem to produce very nice numbers. So the rest of the question is, what can I change? Would a booster help at all? No, you're doing great. You are above average, but of course you knew that, right? And that's a nice thing to be able to tell somebody. Yeah. In essence, I mean, you've got as much protection as any of us have after vaccination, which is not to say 100% guaranteed nothing bad will happen, but you're in a good position, and that's where you want to be, right? All right. Thank you. That's all we've got for this one. This has been Ask Dr. Ben.